Yeah, my husband was going to the Dollar Tree the other day, less than a week ago, and found some female that was cut up in pieces in a suitcase over here behind the store. Yeah. And nobody did nothing about it. It was just casual, like Casual Tuesday.
So, here we go.
Why do you gotta get your dirty little paws and everything? I'm sorry, you guys.
It's okay. So what's your name, Emily?
Yes, my name is Emily.
Emily, are you from here?
Yeah, born and raised.
From Portland.
Yeah.
And are you homeless out here right now?
Yeah, I've been out here for about 4.5 years.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 25.
You and Tater Tot been together for
I've had her for probably a month and a half now. Well, she went missing for like a week, about a week and a half, and I just got her back like 3 days ago.
a while.
So,
That's
yeah.
probably an exciting moment.
Yeah.
Is she teething? Is she a puppy?
Yes,
She likes to chew on things.
Yeah. I have a significant other. Me and him have both, we've been both through, the sexual assault. He won't talk about it as much as, I have. But I've been sodomized. The people have admitted it, not knowing what steps to take to get it handled in the proper direction, but also a lot of being scared of the repercussion that comes with it. Him as well. He's been sexually assaulted by people out here. Out of like blackmail and just it's just stuff like that. It's and it's only getting worse. It's only getting uglier, and it's one of those things where it's scary. It's scary. We don't even like to come down here when we're not with one another. So and we were just calling the 411 or 211, I think it was, to try and get into an emergency shelter or into a motel for, a little while so we can try and take those steps to get into housing. It's just been a barrier every time.
Yeah.
And so right now we don't know. We're stuck,
Is he down here with you today?
He's not down here today right now. He's off trying to figure out, Pennywise, I guess, because...
So when you mentioned being sodomized and some of the things that have happened to you, was it prior to addiction or during addiction being out here?
It was prior to being out here. That's why, one of the big reasons why I'm out here.
Really?
Is because, so at 15, my mom had left, it was 13 when my mom left and went to Arizona, and then left me with my dad. My dad's an addict. He used the crutch that he was a functional addict. He did what he could where he could, but didn't have not a clue in the world how to raise a girl, and so then he left me with my aunt and uncle. They ended up going through a nasty divorce. I chose to live with my uncle, and they weren't having it. They would come and they would take me back to foster homes and youth homes and stuff like that. And I was scared, so I would run. I had stayed on and off with family members. I had finally moved back to Arizona with my mom. She moved from Arizona to Colorado. And then I had got my first job in Colorado. I worked at Subway. Then I'd come back because there was a death of one of my good friends. And then just nothing after that, after being 16, 17, was the same. Well, by 18 I had my daughter. And then got into an apartment fairly quick. I had my daughter August. by November, by pretty much. So November, my mom kicked me out of her house. And then by Christmas, I was in my apartment fully furnished with a 3.5-month-old baby.
Wow.
Yeah, I then got into prostitution, really bad. And
How old were you when that started?
about 19.
19?
Yeah, and I got caught up on big charges, and then I went to jail, lost my apartment, and everything's
Yeah,
just
just
been
downhill from there.
Yeah.
When you got into prostitution, how did that happen? Was it like, did you have a pimp, or were you someone approached you? And
It was pretty much a pimp, and my grandma, my nana, she'd pick me up like on 82nd all the time, like black, blue, bloody, you name it. And it just only got worse from there, and so at this point it's just like I need to turn for the better, not the worse, because I'm scared that if I don't, then I'm gonna end up like the rest of these females, unfortunately, and that's lifeless out here.
yeah,
You
see that a lot. A lot of bad things happening to people.
lot.
A lot of murders, a lot of rapes, a lot of trafficking, kidnapping.
Yes. Yeah, my husband was going to the Dollar Tree the other day, less than a week ago, and found some female that was cut up in pieces in a suitcase over here behind the store. Yeah. And nobody did nothing about it. It was just casual, like Casual Tuesday.
Jesus. When's the last time that you, well, first of all, what are you addicted to right now?
Blues are my go-to, and so that's...
So opiates.
Yeah.
So you have to do it every day. Gets expensive. How do you make money?
Bottle drop.
Bottle drop.
Yeah.
Is there, everybody that we've talked to today is doing the bottle drop.
Yeah.
Is there enough bottles and cans out there for everybody to collect? Or
Yeah.
do you see people like literally fighting and
No.
fighting over
I
cans?
can honest to God say that, during the daytime hours, these people, they're pretty, they're pretty okay, like if somebody needs help, and they don't have, they're $4 or $5 short or whatever, that they'll be like, okay, here, here's $1 or $2 and here's a bag of cans or something like that, and they're pretty, they help a lot.
So it's what, 10 cents for a bottle or a can? So how much money do you spend on blues or fentanyl or whatever?
Honestly, I've managed anywhere from a $5 to $10 limit, and
during a day?
Yeah, which is pretty good, all in all considering.
So are there multiple bottle drops? Like,
no, just this one. Well, there's just this bottle drop right here for right now. I know that there's multiple bottle drops in Oregon. I know there's one like on 122nd. And that...
Is that the closest one?
That's the next closest one, yeah. I know that, Target, they take like $2.40 back in cans, which, people have, if they have a bag of cans, they'll have multiple people take in cans for them, which people don't mind helping out or anything like that. Or Safeway, they do that there too. Just stuff like that, people, we've become quite close. It's just that them weirdos that we get periodically that just throw everything off.
Make it weird and make it unsafe and sketchy.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm scared of. Like right now, my tent is sliced up. We had to go in, like, safety pin it because we didn't even got a tent that's not, because somebody was mad and, and it's just so BS, dude.
When's the last time you did any sort of sex work for money?
I haven't done it, and my grandpa passed away 2 years ago, and that was my promise on his deathbed that I would have never used that as a crutch.
Good.
So, yeah.
So a couple questions. Just tell me how long it's been since these things have happened, okay?
Mm-hmm.
How long has it been since you had a warm dinner at a dinner table?
I don't know.
No idea?
No idea.
5 years? 2 years?
Probably like 2.5 years.
How long has it been since you had a warm shower?
Like anywhere from probably like 3 months, 3 or 4 months.
How long has it been since you went to just a normal like checkup at a doctor?
At least a year, over a year.
How long has it been since you had a genuine relationship with a sober person?
A long time, like, I don't know, about 4 years. I mean, my mom is that sober person, but I won't, I'm so, I guess I'm so angry with her that I won't even let her in right now. I won't. So.
How long's it been since you cried?
This morning.
What was that about?
Because I just wanted to be okay.
Just want to be okay?
Yeah, I was so sick last night. Like, I don't know why. I got some kind of bug, and I started out throwing up downtown, and then throughout the night, like, I just threw up and threw up and threw up and threw up more, and literally woke up into a puddle of throw up. And my significant other, all he could do was try and clean it up and rub my back to make sure that I was okay, And she got sick too. She was sick, dry heaving, and so.
Do you think you're gonna die out here if you keep doing this?
I know I will.
Does that scare you, or have you just accepted it and you're kind of just waiting on it?
No, I haven't accepted it. I'm just. It scares me daily, and I don't want to die out here. I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to. Like, I can't.
You want to be sober?
Yeah.
So if you could wave a magic wand today and have a perfect life, what would that look like?
It'd be stability.
Stability?
Yeah. Stability with my significant other. And Tot.
And Tot. Well, we've had a lot of interviews across the country, and I really appreciated this one. And we do this as much as we can. We try to offer options for people. Mm-hmm. And so if you decide that you do want to try to find that stability and get sober before it's too late, we have a lot of resources all over the country. Mm-hmm. And if you decide that you want help, we're going to leave you with some contact information, and we can make that happen, okay?
Okay.
And that could be today, or that could be in a year. It's going to be, up to you. Obviously, you have to be the one that wants to change. But when you do, please give us a call, okay?
Okay.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you.